Oh man, we are live. Yeah. I don't know why you move the speaker. Weird looking like your hair tells all over and I got flat. You know, sounds bad. I'm gonna have to move up in the world. We're live right now. We're just having fun. It's not 7 o'clock yet. It's 6:59. We can't start. Everybody hold tight. There it is, 7 p.m. Let's turn that off. We're ready to go. Welcome to the Fuzzy Talk Show. Today is, I think it's Wednesday, 17th of February. Great day to be alive. It really is a great day to be alive. And I got the Frizz. So we got the Frizz and Fuzzy show right now going on. Be 2 days in a row, really, actually. Frizz, Fuzzy, we're doing all right. All right. So we got a lot to talk about today, which is good. We got actually not a lot of penalties. We got a couple first downs. You will be surprised, to be honest with you. Oh, I got to resume. Somebody tried to block my video. What was that about? I don't know. That light's really bright right there. But anyway, somebody tried to block the video. I had to resume. But we got some good stuff here for you today, actually. You know, we got some great stuff. First of all, a lot of you have already heard that we got Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh died today, and a great voice of truth. I talked to an older guy today, actually. He's like 80-some years old, and he's like, Rush is really a great voice of reason, he said. Reason. It's probably true, but there's not much reason nowadays. Everybody just got their own little way, and, you know, away they go. Here we are. So anyway, all right. So we put our hats out to Rush Limbaugh and maybe just 10 seconds of sound. You know, oh, look, it got blocked again. Blocking me. I've been blocked. Oh man, I've been blocked. For all you people that are on Facebook and freaking dropped off, sorry to see that Facebook blocked me. The Fuzzy got blocked again. Man, last time I had a 1 week timeout. They said you cannot play live video until this date. That's what they did. That's cool. That's all right. You know, the other thing is I got some hate mail Tuesday after Monday's broadcast, and he's like, I'm just glad you said it's your opinion because you sure don't know anything about facts. And I didn't really know what facts he was talking about, to be honest with you, because I just spill out what the facts are to the best of my ability. I mean, maybe I said 9,000 when it was really like 9,000, you know, in one. You know, these people are just so picky right now nowadays. You got to be perfect. Otherwise, it's like, oh, you lied. Trump lied. Trump lied. Trump lied. Trump lied. Trump lied. Trump lied. Well, give me one good lie that affected me. You know, like Biden says, I'm not going to end the oil production, or I'm not going to stop fracking, or I'm not going to do this. And all of a sudden, 1 million people are laid off because of Biden's executive orders. Give me something good that really affected me. Because if people are just exaggerating, I don't really care. All of them exaggerate. Every person that ran for president exaggerated. But give us something that affects us. When you start telling us, oh, Trump, and that's, well, what it was when he was texting me, Frizz, is how much I didn't know the facts. And what he'd do is Biden got 80 million votes, and Trump, and what he did was Trump was a small t, and then capital R-U-M-P. That's what they do. That's how they do it. Small t, capital R-U-M-P, like rump, only got 74 million votes. Well, I'm not arguing any of that. I just said we want the same investigation. All we would like is the same investigation they did in 2017. And then what his response was, or her response, I don't really even know who it was from, to be honest. But anyway, his response was, well, Hillary Clinton conceded. Well, you don't think they had an investigation? Do you not believe in the investigation? I mean, I don't care if she conceded. You know what I mean? There was an investigation. That's what we want. That's all. I don't think that's very hard. I don't think that's hard. Chris, not too hard? No. It's not too hard. Just give us the same. And I told him too, you can go after Trump. Okay, you're going after Trump for whatever. Make up any freaking lie, excuse, and reason you want to. You're going to go after Donald Trump. That's fine. But what about your side of the fence? What about going after your people? You got to have the same standards. The same standards got to apply, and that's not what's taking place right now. We the freaking the people full of love are getting beat up. We're getting beat up. And we got to learn to stand. We got to learn to face it. We got to learn to go forward. And I don't even know where all this is coming from right now. This was not the plan. I got notes over here, and this had nothing to do with the notes. It's a crazy situation we're in right now, but we got to stand strong. And we got to believe, too. And I know it's hard to believe. I really do. I mean, wake up in the morning going, what in the world? Do I buy another gun? How many freaking 9mm can I carry? I don't even know. I mean, how many can you carry? 9mm. Could you carry like about 10 of them? You could have some holsters all over, I guess. You could carry some stuff. But yeah, around your ankle, in your boot, in your hat, wear a wig, whatever the case is, but how many can you have? I don't even know. So we're in a strange situation. And I don't even know where I was going with that topic, to be honest with you. So, but Romney, hey, you guys all heard this? Romney, Utah now has 125 or 130,000 signatures to freaking recall this dude. I love it. Yes, Utah. I hope these people stand up. That guy is let's blow the whistle on Romney. 97 yards for being an idiot. That's what I say. You know what I mean? And if I can only go 15 at a time, I'll just keep blowing the whistle until I get to 95 or 90, whatever comes first. Wherever it stops at, 15, 50, probably 90. But hey, all right, we're good to go. Other than that, so Romney, right? Oh, the hate mail. I was telling you guys about the hate mails where I was I not at the hate mail? So I just wanted one lie of significance from what they think. I mean, just give me one lie. He texts me and he says, Trump had 30,000 plus lies. Well, I know this for a fact. I looked up, fact checkers, and I said, I just want to see the lies of Donald Trump. And they'd be like, when I looked it up, there's like 20,000, 24,000, whatever it was. And I picked 3 random ones, just 3. That's all I looked at was 3. And I just kind of picked this one, scrolled down, picked another one. And they either added a word, moved the freaking comma, period, exclamation mark, you know what I mean? Or erased one, or they left it down below the picture. They freaking misinterpret stuff. Fact check is, they're not very factual, to be honest with you. They're just kind of, I don't think they're very factual. I think they're biased. Is that a word? Bias? Bias is a word. Frizz says bias is a word. So what it's about? I don't know, right? It's good stuff, though. That's what they do. I mean, it's crazy. 130 or 140,000 signatures against frickin' Romney. What do you feel about that, Riz? Oh, Romney's a squirrel. We were having this on Facebook, but I think we got blocked. I think they blocked us right out. We got blocked. I'm getting this hate mail. I did get some love mail today too, though. I don't want to, forget that. This is going to be first down for Vicky for sending the love mail. Oh man, I love it. And I told her I got some hate mail. She's like, that's because, man, the devil's working overtime. She just reminded me stay focused. And I like it. I like it. So that was good stuff. Yeah. It was Terry Vickers. I said Vicky, but it was Terry Vickers. Sent me that love mail. I mean, and that was great. You know what I mean? That was great. So I keep going on that. I mean, it perked me up a little bit. I was like, yeah. I showed it to my wife. My wife's like, man, that was nice. That was nicer than my wife says to me, actually. Now I think about it. Now that I think about it right now, I'm getting ready to go downstairs. My wife should say something nice. I mean, I'm up here working. You know how hard it is just to make stuff up and make it sound good? It's hard work, people. This is hard stuff. You got to read papers, you got to watch the news, and then you got to come up here and give your own opinion because they're giving their opinion. So you don't even know if it's true, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I just heard something. Is it true? I don't know. Where'd you hear it? I heard it from Fox. I still don't know if it's true. So I just come up here, tell you what I heard, and then I just give my own opinion. I'm a talk show host. I just realized I'm a talk show host. I just give my opinion. What do you think, Frizz? Let's do it. All right. All right. Maybe we could team up with Diamond and Silk. We could do the Frizz and Silk show or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? That'd be all right. They're very crazy ladies. You were watching before? Oh, man. They just tell the truth. They just hammer you and tell the truth. And then people get offended. I thought they get more hate mail than me. All right, Diamond and Silk. I had 2 hate mail responses. How many of you guys had? That's what I'd like to know. I've had 2. I only have 2 viewers, but that's all right. We're not counting. It doesn't really matter. All right. So let's move on to I was playing the song today, just so you know. You Can't Hide Your Lyin' Eyes. That's the title for today. I forgot to start out. We got off track, chased the rabbit, and went down, whatever the case is. So yeah, we're all circles. So, but anyway, you can't hide your lying eyes. So we're playing and that's the title. And what am I talking about? If you haven't heard, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So we got the president and the vice president of the United States, who of course never lie, who of course never misrepresent, and who of course can still put things together, right? All of them, they're just out there. They're both out there. Here's what they said. Well, they're talking about the vaccine because, how come we didn't have any? How come what's taking so long about you guys getting the vaccine out? And they turn around and said, we actually had to start over. That was their response, which was not true. It was not true. They did not have to start over. That brings me back to that freaking impeachment. How can the prosecuting attorney bring fraudulent evidence to a court case and you still vote guilty? That's freaking just hate in your heart. You hate the man. You hate Donald Trump. Actually, you hate America because Donald Trump and the people that come after Donald Trump love America, and we represent America, and we want to speak our mind, to speak our voice, and you should be listening. It's bad up there. I never thought it was that bad in Washington, D.C. I did not think it was that bad. All right, I was not supposed to get on that topic, but I just got on it. It's like, what in the world? But they lie. They lie. They lie. They lie. When they went, Trump's attorneys proved they had fraudulent freaking tweets and message. They were putting different years down on the tweets. They were changing stuff. That's called fraud. That's what that's called. And if we were attorneys and we did it, we would get disbarred. Well, we got a bunch of people up in Washington, D.C. You know how they always say the Democrats that nobody's above the law? Just think about that for a minute. That's what the Democrats tell us. They're going after Trump, and what do they say? No one is above the law, and look at what's taking place right now. I think there's somebody above the law. You know what I mean? Just agree with me, and don't worry about anything. We'll take care of you. That's really what's going on up in Washington, D.C. right now. Just agree, and we'll take care of everything. Look at Mitch McConnell. You know, here's a funny thing here. I was listening to somebody the other day, and they said Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan's 11th golden rule. Never say anything negative about people in Congress, your colleagues in Congress. Well, Trump broke that rule like, a million times. He freaking bro, he tore it up, I'd say. Wouldn't you say? I mean, if he just let you have it, you go after him, he's coming right back after you. No ifs, ands, or buts. And talk. I mean, and look what he's doing now about McConnell. Guys, he's just hammering. He's just hammering. And you know what's amazing is Monday was President's Day, and I didn't talk about this Monday because I guess I really didn't know until after the show. But Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, was getting off the golf course, and there was thousands of people lined up in the street. Thousands of people, spontaneously, not organized. It just started with word of mouth, and then the freaking Facebook message or whatever. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, there's thousands of people lined up when he comes off the course, waving their flags and their banners and shouting, "We love you." Dude, it was amazing. Nobody will ever, ever, ever convince me the Democrats did not cheat on this election. They'll never convince me. Never. I just can't see it, man. I mean, maybe I'm blind. I mean, that happens. You know what I mean? But people don't love it. I mean, when other presidents left, they didn't have none of that stuff. That spontaneous stuff. Here's the real truth. And speaking of Rush Limbaugh, God bless his heart, 95 million viewers. 95 million. That means 80 million of them voted for Trump. That's a fact. 80 million didn't vote for Biden. They voted for Donald Trump. Biden was lucky if he got 50 million. I can't even consider, I know you get a lot of people hated Donald Trump, but I can't even think you guys were that, how do I want to put it, unthoughtful to let a man like that destroy our country. I don't even care. Back to the educated moron, I guess. Same thing. So I don't understand. I mean, and just the Boeing incident I talked about Monday with the Boeing airplanes. My God, why would you give them another 1.3 billion just because you're president now? And we already had a contract for 25 billion, 2.5 billion, and you decide, here's 3.8 billion. I mean, that doesn't even make sense there, friends. Doesn't make sense at all. I mean, it's like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. You got to decide for yourself. It's what they used to say on Fox is we report, you decide. And now they don't say that no more. They're like, you report and you believe because we are right. What they do, they're like, we're telling the truth. Murdoch bought him out. Reckon it's Murdoch. I don't know. Maybe his wife is involved. Maybe she's smart. Maybe she just ran. I'd have ran. Reckon. I don't know how Sean Hannity can still be there. That dude's freaking a Trumpster. We know that. So how is he still there? That's a good question. That's a good question.
Probably because he got ratings.
He does have ratings, but so did Lou Dobbs, man. Lou Dobbs' ratings might have fallen. They might have fell, though. They might have been falling. I mean, I didn't watch a lot of Lou Dobbs. Sorry about Lou, but I just didn't watch a lot, I don't think the timing is right on whatever time your show was on, probably for me. So yeah, it could be ratings. This could be falling. So it'll be good. But here's the best stuff. All right. So first of all, coming to the end of the night, and we all know there's just people after Donald Trump. Now they're trying to sue the guy. You know what I mean? And that's I just go back to the same standard, for God's sakes. What's very great is that Trump actually had attorneys strong enough to face these people. That's what I liked. Finally, somebody with some backbone. This is the whole show's about backbone. Finally, somebody with some backbone says, well, you committed fraud. And then he goes on CBS and she says, well, yeah, but they only like changed the date and they did this. And he's like, that's not enough for you? One fraudulent thing is not enough? I mean, these CBS, these freaking reporters, oh, I don't even know who to watch anymore, friends. I have no idea who to watch. I just, like I said earlier today, I'll watch it, I'll tell you, and then I'll give my opinion and you can decide. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, because even if you have facts in front of you, so if 5 plus this 5 equals 10, even if I did that, I'll get hate mail tomorrow now. Oh, you flipped your left hand twice. That's actually 15. See, they would just make something up. You know what I mean? You're just trying to get to a point. You're like, no, you did your left hand twice. That's 5 and 5 and 5. That's 15. And then this one over here, I think you moved your pinky finger. That's what they do. They just try to make stuff up. And then fact check says, he did not try to make stuff up because he actually, they just do this stuff. They're after us, people. I'm telling you right now. I said the other day, I think Monday was talking about whose side of the fence you're on, and you really got to start thinking about it because, and I pray to God that we're freaking things are going to work out very good. I'm going to keep the hope and the faith, and I hope you do too. Keep the hope and the faith, but I mean, there could be a civil war. I really could be. I mean, it's boiling up right now. It is starting to boil, and God forbid. To be honest with you, I mean, it's crazy. It's just a crazy world. We live in a crazy world. All right. So anyway, here's the best part. Here's a couple things right here. So I'm watching the 5 on the Fox, and they're going around the bend or whatever they do. I don't even know what they do. And Juan Williams asked Jesse a question, and then he turns around and asks Greg a question. And here's the stunning part. Usually in these things, they always got their pictures up there. 6 of them. They got like 5 pictures or whatever. There's 5. And Juan is like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah. But today, he was like just staring like he knew they were telling the truth. He knew that. Deep inside, it was like his look was like, I understand what they mean. I understand what they mean. That's what he was saying. So, to Juan Williams, a first down for Juan Williams. I never thought I'd ever say that, Chris. Where'd that come from? Rehearsal. That's where that came from. We were rehearsing. We were rehearsing. But no, it was good stuff. So, first down for Juan Williams. For just the look. The look said it all to me. I looked at you and I looked at your eyes and I'm like, this guy, this whole situation is hitting home right now for Juan Williams. He is hitting home. And that was an awesome look from Juan Williams, you know what I mean? And then they were talking about, I got to find the story again. I can't remember the story. But I agreed with this person. And
forgiving college loans.
Oh, yes. So Joe Biden. All right. So here we are. Joe Biden was asked about forgiving up to $50,000 in student loans. $50,000. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And they're like, well, what do you mean you're not going to do that? Well, it depends what college you go to, private or public. And I'm thinking to myself, right? What does that matter? I don't understand. You're going to forgive 50, forgive 50. What does it care if it's public or private? And AOC, for God's sakes, tweets out or thumbtacks or whatever you call them things, she's like, what does it matter what school you go to? And I looked at the Frizz and I'm like, did we just agree? Did her and I just agree? I mean, we just agreed on something, and I don't know. I mean, was I born a Democrat? I don't know. I might have been born a Democrat, and I'm fighting the instinct. Because I mean, I agreed with Juan Williams, and now AOC. Hey, AOC. A first down. That was a great tweet. Like, why does that matter? It really don't matter, man. I don't care what school you go to. Go to a vocational school. Well, you're not forgiving 50 because it didn't cost that much. It only cost them like maybe 10, right? All right. Forgive them at the University of Michigan. Well, forgive 50 of it. They still going to owe freaking 400. You know what I mean? Because it's just an expensive place to go. But I'm sure there's scholarships or whatever the case is. So, but anyway, keep the faith, people. That's the bottom line. Joe and Kamala Harris and the rest of the Democratic Party, and you whitefish Republicans. Oh, did I say white? Did I hurt somebody's feeling? I mean, let's say a rainbow trout. Oh man, that could hurt people's feelings too. Actually, now I think about it. How about speckled bass? A speckled bass. That can't hurt anybody's feelings. Oh man, that's okay. You Republicans that just hate Trump. All right. So to the Democrats, to Biden, to Harris, to you Republicans that just hate Trump, including McConnell, including Romney, including actually even Lindsey Graham. He's playing a freaking toot right now. He really is. He's playing a toot. I mean, I listen to the guy a little bit. And it's like more and more I listen, I just don't like him anymore. I mean, it's just bad. But to all you guys, 15 yards for not being able to hide your lying eyes. And this is the Fuzzy Show. Over and out.